The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The John Hancock Top. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge.
Well, most would agree that chemistry concerns plagued a talent.
You knew some decisions were coming, D.A. They're still a factor. Clark, when you have two teams that are this athletic, what type of game you think you're going to see?
Well, you know what? Sometimes it can lead to guys trying to do too much, but when it's at its best with this kind of athleticism on display, I think you're going to see a high-octane, fun game.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got Smith, the magician out there with the closer. Then there's the captain, and it's Hudson in at the small forward position. And for the Celtics, Burke is out there with the prophet. Then it's Shorty. Then there's Smooth. And it's Ortiz in at the point guard position. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Burke. Not going to go that time.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of this.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carroll. Now here's Burke. He's covered closely. Off target on the 15-footer. On offense, here are the Bucks. It's a three-point game. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Little General. Pass to Burke over Hudson. And that time, also a missed shot.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Smith finds Carroll. Here's the magician. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Celtics have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Here's Little General. The pass to Rose. Good on the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's the captain. And that one is hammered home.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Kirkland. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Little General. Passes it to Burke. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Can't hit that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's the prophet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's Carroll. Pass to Owens. Back to Carroll. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Just 5 to shoot from 6 feet.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, Greg, making them count in the early going here.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He's perfect from the line this time.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Little General, and he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
Could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Milwaukee with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Here's Rowe. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot, off to a fast 2 for 3.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
It's Carroll on the wing. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
On defense, the Bucks. The lead is 15. Ortiz. Oh, he misses the dunk.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Here's Carroll. And it's blocked. Here's Smooth. He's got 5. Boston again missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. A lot of different ways, Clark, to construct a roster. What would be your preference as a general manager? Any direction you might want to go?
Well, obviously, if you have an opportunity to get an outstanding franchise-type point guard or versatile wing player in today's game, I think those are the pieces that you really need to start with.
Because there's so much spacing and so much switching on defense.
Exactly, and I failed to mention a two-way player at that wing spot who can defend multiple positions but also has a pretty strong offensive skill set.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Kept alive, got a piece of it. Burke, the pass to Lowe. Here's Little General. There's the pass to Rowe. Shoots. Rebound, Milwaukee. Carroll's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
There's the steal. Passes to Ortiz from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. The Magicians got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here is Smith. 5 points in the game, and they pick up 2.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, the Bucks on offense look to swing things around and pick up the tempo as much as they can.
Well, you know, this team was second in the league in pace. Want to get the ball down the floor and get an easy three or a transition chance. That was their game plan. This approach had them as the fourth best offense in the league last year.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Jones checked in for the Magician. Gordon comes in for Hudson. Powell, he's checked in for Smith. And Prez is subbed in for the captain. Here's Powell, and there the Bucks with another bucket. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And it's Shorty with the foul. That's his first foul. Outside Gordon. Carroll finds Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the Celtics going the other way now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Towns, the pass to Santiago. Here's Shorty. Carroll covering. Here's Shorty, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Carroll, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's lights out. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it goes down 2 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Prez with the ball. And it's blocked. Now Towns. Shoots from 12. Powell pulls it in. Bucks leading by 19 points. In the corner, it's Gordon. Over Dawkins. And it's Gordon missing. Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Towns. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Milwaukee the other way now. Jones dishes to Powell. Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Celtics have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throw.
Milwaukee's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Jones looking for an opening. On the wing, Gordon. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Bucks lead by 20.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Here's Dawkins. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Powell, the pass to Carroll. With the floater. Rebound, Boston.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Bucks leading by 15. They get a hand on it. Jones kicks to Carroll. Up in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
They've got Dawkins. Downs is out there with lights out. Then it's Shorty, and it's Wynn in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Mark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin, I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age and have the... Are you kidding me?
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Celtics have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Pass to Santiago. Pass to Dawkins. And Jones sends it back. The shot by Carroll, no good. Celtics trail by 11. Right side Downs. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Now here's Prez. The pass to Carroll. The offensive rebound. Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Here's lights out. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Powell against Towns. Towns with the steal. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Powell, the pass to Jones. Towns against Powell. Picked away. To the left side wing. Shorty, the pass to Wynn. The kick out to Towns. But they get it back. And it's blocked by Gordon.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Celtics trail by 8. Here's lights out. Pass to Short. Here's Dawkins. 6 to shoot. Good on the bucket.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Bucks leading by 6. Opposing closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Shorty. It's good again, and an excellent 7-for-8 shooting night so far.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. The Magician, he's checked in for the closer. Hudson comes in for Gordon. Smith checked in for D. And the captain subbed in for Prez. Here's the captain. Leans from outside. That's good on the jump shot. The captain's got 6 points. Celtics trail by 6. Kicks to Burke. It's stolen. Here's Hudson. He drains the quick shot.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
To the inside. Here's Smooth. He's got 5. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks leading by 10. Pass to Jones. Here's the captain. He's got 6. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
He kicks to Hudson. Pass to Smith. To the paint. Here's Kirkland. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Zone defense, Clark, being played now by a lot of teams. It's amazing that even with that, the point totals just continue to rise.
And you know what? I attribute the point totals continuing to rise to a couple of things. One, the volume of three-point shots that are being taken. And I think teams are playing at a little faster pace universally. You don't see as much walking the ball up the floor as I think you may have seen in years past.
4 on the clock. Ortiz passes to Rowe. Connects from three-point range. Smooth's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Celtics. Here's the captain. Inside, Kirkland. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. The Magician's got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you.
taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now the pass to Hudson. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Celtics trail by 11. Ortiz passes to Rowe. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Smooth's got 12 in the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Ortiz passes to Lowe. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in line so far here in the second quarter.
Passes it to Kirkland. Now here is Smith. He's tightly guarded. 5 on the clock. Pass to Owens. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Lets it go from the wing. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Ortiz. The Bucks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. The pass to Kirkland. A 3-ball. The shot, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Smith in the post, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Passes it to Ortiz with the shot, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Milwaukee leading by 3. Pass to Owens. 1:41 left in the first half. Here's Hudson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Down low, here's Burke, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Right wing. And the pass to Owens. The layup missed.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Hudson. All sorts of time. And that one goes long. Celtics trail by 3. Burke, the pass to Lowe. Back to Burke. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Gordon's checked in for the Bucks. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's the captain. 8 points for him. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Releases. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of that.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. They staged a good old-fashioned ambush. And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Shorty in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
On the court for the Bucks, the captain out there with Smith. And it's the closer. Then it's the magician, and it's Hudson in at the 3. Outside Carroll. But they'll get another chance. Smith outside. Here's Kirkland, and he jams it with authority.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
A three-pointer is right on target. And that's now 7 points for the Beast.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Smith, the pass to Carroll. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Offensive rebound. And he hits it to tie the game up. 8 points for the Prophet.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
The magician passes to Smith. They get it back.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Here's Rowe. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Stripped it away. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kevin, there. I mean, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine, even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
They get it back. Snatched up. Carroll. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Carroll's got 16. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Passes it to Lowe. Burke with it. Here's Little General. 10 points for him. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's Smith. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 9.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Boston trailing. Pass to Burke. Here's Little General. And there's the pass to Rowe. The Celtics working the ball around now. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Dawkins checked in for Kane. Shorty comes in for the Prophet. Towns, he's checked in for Burke. And Lights Out subbed in for Little General. Milwaukee also making some changes. T comes in for Smith. And Prez is subbed in for the captain. Celtics have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Carroll. The shot, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Pass to Carroll. Pulls up on the wing, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Carroll's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Santiago the pass to Dawkins. Here's lights out. There's the dish to Towns. Knocked loose. And here is Powell. Passes to Carroll from past the arc, and Dawkins pulls it down.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
With some arc, here's Wynn. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. To the middle, here's Carroll, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Gordon's check in for the closer. And so it's Boston with it, trailing by 4. Fast break, Milwaukee. Krez leading the charge. And that one hits back iron. Celtics have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Has to win. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Powell. He feeds it to Hudson. Back to Powell. The pass to Kirk. Shot clock at 5. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Beyond the arc. Krez, no good. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Santiago. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets. And there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
The Bucks making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Pass to Gordon. Fires for 3. They get it back. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Bucks have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. Both good from the line that time. Boston shooting the ball at 46% success rate since the beginning of the third quarter. Here's Dawkins, and Jones sends it back. Goes up from the top of the key. Good on the shot. Jones has got his second bucket.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Kirkland. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Pass to Krez. Tipped away. Towns with the steal. Pass to Santiago. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Bucks leading by 5. Prez with the ball. The pass to Powell. The three. That one misses. And here's the fast break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. The Bucks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Kicks to Prez. It's Jones on the wing. Outside Gordon. That shot is off. And it's Boston the other way.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Milwaukee in the lead. Now Powell. Dishes to Jones. It's deflected. Passes it to Santiago. Over Prez. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Bucks leading by 3. Outside Gordon. From about 16. Count that one. Gordon's got 5 points so far. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Santiago. Here's Dawkins. Good work defensively by Jones.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Here's Jones. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's an 11-point Bucks lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Little General, guarded by Powell. Ortiz. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. And the Bucks with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. Owens passes to Kirk. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Pass to win. He dishes it to Burke. 6 on the shot clock. Win the pass to Dawkins. Over Jones. That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Dawkins.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellows who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Here's the captain. 10 points for him. Powell for 3. Here's Here's Kirkland, and it's denied. The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Shorty out there with the profit. Then there's Smooth. And then it's Little General. And it's Burke in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Kane grabs the board. Kane's got 4 rebounds in this game. Free throw line jump shot. Rebounded by the Bucks. The captain's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the pass to Kirk for the 3, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Ortiz passes to Rowe. Pass to Ortiz. Inside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Burke. Pass to Rowe. From deep three-point range. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks making a change here. Carroll's checked in. Milwaukee leading by 12. Now here is Smith. And Smith gets double teamed. There's the pass to Owens. On the wing, Gordon. No good on the triple.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too. How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Pass to Carroll. And it's blocked. Here's Rowe. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And the basket by Gordon. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's Ortiz. Passes it to Kane. And again, it's Boston converting.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
And Smith gets double teamed. Here's Gordon. A rebound by the Celtics.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Smith drawn the double team. This one for 3. And the basket by Gordon.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Here's Little General. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Shoots the 3. Here's Lowe. Oh, that's blocked. Here's the captain. Pass to Kirk. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Hudson's checked in for Gordon. Celtics trail by 14. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He got on them. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Now the pass to Ortiz. Clock at 6. Here's the teardrop. Rebounded by the Bucks. Carroll's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
So it's the Bucks now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. 5 to shoot. Here's Smith. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 16.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Pass to Kane. Back to Burke. Here's Little General. To halt the run. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Carroll. And no good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. To the wing right side. Here's Kane. Low the pass to Kane. Here's the Prophet. Carroll covering. It's blocked. And here's Smith. Pulls it from 20. Kane grabs the board. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock in under 10 seconds from here on out.
Passes it to Ortiz. Here's Smooth. Takes a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Carroll's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. To the inside. Kane, that's good. Kane's got 4 points this quarter.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Here's Carroll. A rebound by the Celtics. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
A finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, and they are demoralized now, guys. A careless play to turn it over and then slow getting back on defense.
Pass to Low. The pass to Rowe. Here's Little General, covered by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ortiz. He doesn't hit that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And it's Smith penetrating. It's blocked, but they recover it. Here's the Prophet. Carroll covering. Here's Ortiz and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Wasted no time on that one.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Prez is checked in for the Bucks. Boston again missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Grabs the rebound again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
And he knocks down the first one.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game. And a good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Pass to Burke. Nice ball movement by Boston. Count that bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Bucks leading by 19 points. Owens passes to Carroll with the fadeaway. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Carroll's got 26.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Here's Rowe. Here's Ortiz. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Puts it up from 12. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Hudson. He kicks it to Carroll. Here's Hudson. Burke covering. Hudson the pass to Kirkland. Offensive rebound. Got a hand on it. Here's Smooth. Floats one. Misses from short range. Here's the captain. To the left wing. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Misses from close range. Passes to Ortiz. Now here's Burke. He's covered by Hudson. Here's Ortiz. Hands it from downtown. Little General's got 9 points now in just the second half.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's the captain. Carroll with the three. That one's not going to go.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And, Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Shot clock at 6. They need this one. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Misses off the right iron.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way, but he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Fast break, Milwaukee. Carroll. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 13.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits. Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Prez with the ball. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do.